Have you ever pushed someone you love so hard for so long that the day they finally stopped, you didn't know what to do with your hands? Tom Riley was 46 the night his 16-year-old son set down a hockey stick and said, "I'm done." Tom was a high school hockey coach in Duluth, Minnesota. For 15 straight winters, he had flooded the backyard rink in November so Sam could skate before school. The floodlights came on at 4:50. Tom was on the boards by 5 with a thermos of black coffee. Sam was on the ice by 5:05. The Tuesday after the state semifinal, which Sam had played hurt and lost in overtime, Tom waited at the rink in the dark. Sam came out in pajamas and unlaced boots. He skated to center ice, set down the puck engraved S. Riley 24, the puck Tom had given him for his 16th birthday in January, and slapped it against the boards so hard it split in two. "I'm done," Sam said. "You can keep the trophies." He walked back to the house. The screen door closed behind him. Tom stood there until 5:40. In the junk drawer, he found one of the 30 postcards Coach Lindgren had mailed him every spring. Same line, same blue ink. "Doors open, L." He had never written back. He had never thrown one out. He sat at the kitchen table a long time, looking at the card. He dialed the number on the back. "How long's the drive?" Lindgren said. 2 hours. "I'll have the stew on." Tom got into his old Subaru and drove north. Coach Lindgren's house sat at the end of a gravel road outside a town on Lake Vermilion Tom had not driven through in 30 years. Lindgren was 72, barn coat smelling of wood smoke, reading glasses on a leather cord. He had been the high school hockey coach in this town for 41 years. Tom had quit his team in the spring of 1994 and never come back. Lindgren opened the door, looked at him a long moment, and said, "Get in here." The kitchen smelled like onions and venison stew. Lindgren ladled 2 bowls. He did not ask why Tom was there. After supper, they walked down to the pond. Ice was still on it, but the edges were dark, and a long gray crack ran across the middle. A red plastic chair stood near the bank with a folded wool blanket on the seat. Lindgren's place, where he sat every March morning watching the pond come back. He did not sit down. He pulled a second chair out of the woodshed and set it next to the first. "The ice is about to break up," he said. "Stay as long as it takes. Room's made up, eat what you find. I'll be around if you want me. Just don't go out on it." Then he walked back up the slope. Monday, the pond looked the same as it had at 5 a.m. in February. Tom sat in the red chair with a blanket over his knees until his hands went numb. He thought about the axe in Lindgren's shed, about chopping a hole in the middle just to see what was under there. He didn't. Wednesday, a hairline opened along the gray crack. At 1 in the afternoon, the pond made a single, low groan that came up through Tom's boots. Lindgren was splitting wood on the porch and didn't look up. By dusk, the crack had spread 3 feet. Thursday afternoon, Tom couldn't take it. He walked out onto the frozen edge with a hatchet, only the edge, only to test, and chopped a wedge near the shore. The ice was thicker than he had guessed. The hatchet bounced. He swung again, harder. It bounced again. Tom stood there, breathing hard, and felt the angle of his shoulders, the same angle they took at 5 a.m. on the boards in Duluth, willing Sam to wake up, willing him to skate harder. Cold water bled up into the cut. He walked back to the chair and set the hatchet down in the snow. Lindgren, on the porch, did not look up. That night, a clean pair of wool socks was folded on the end of Tom's bed. Friday afternoon, with no warning Tom could read, a long pane of ice broke loose from the southern bank and slid out into the dark water like a door swinging open. By 4 o'clock, the whole middle was moving, slow gray-green plates turning past each other in the current. Tom watched. He did not move. When the water stilled, Tom walked to the edge. The pond was shallow here. This year's breakup had churned up the silt. The sandy bottom showed between the last sheets of ice. He saw a beer can. He saw a hockey puck. Tom knew it before he reached down for it, because he was the one who had thrown it in. Spring of 1994, Tom was 16. His father had given him the puck for his January birthday, engraved T. Riley, 94, with a card that read, "For the Hall of Fame." By March, his father was telling him on every drive home that he was wasting it. One Friday night, Tom walked down here, broke the last ice with his stick, and threw the puck out into the dark water. "I'm done." He didn't mean it. By June, he was back on the ice. By 20, he was on a full ride. By 30, he had a son, a backyard rink, and a 5 a.m. thermos. This past January, on Sam's 16th birthday, he had ordered an engraved puck from the same trophy shop, S. Riley, 24. The puck in his palm was scarred from 30 years in the silt, but the inscription was still faintly readable, T. Riley, 94. Sam had slapped its twin in two on the rink earlier that week. Lindgren was watching from the porch. He did not come down. He just called across the yard, "There it is. 41 years I've watched this pond give things back. Yours just took its time." Tom drove home Saturday morning. He did not turn the rink floodlights on at 4:50 Monday. He wouldn't be flooding it in November either. He let the boards stand and walked past them into the kitchen at 6. Megan was up. She looked at his face and didn't say anything. He poured a thermos of black coffee, took his old fishing tackle out of the garage, and texted Sam, "Come down when you wake up. Bring the rod. No rink." Sam came down at 9 in sweatpants and an old practice t-shirt. He looked at the tackle. He looked at his father. "Legs open early," Tom said. "You want to drive?" Sam took the keys. They sat on the dock until afternoon and caught one small walleye between them. Neither of them mentioned hockey. Sam laughed once at something the dog did, and Tom let it pass without trying to hold it.